Hi guys. Day 5 here at the intensive, and I was just doing a gesture. So we've really been spending a lot of time on gestures, and now we're incorporating text, and we learned the Chekhov technique last night, which I've never learned before. And I was kind of really skeptical when the guy started talking, Hugh, because I don't know, I just the shit that was coming out of his mouth, I thought, this is ridiculous and it's never gonna work. Essentially he had us, someone held onto our arm, and then they had to try to drag it down, and of course they did, because that's physics, right? It happens. So then he had us pretend like our arm is something like a... I pretended like my arm was a bridge, like the Golden Gate Bridge or the Brooklyn Bridge or something, right? Like something unbreakable, and steel beams shooting out of my arm, and then my partner could not bring my arm down, and it was kind of crazy, and then I was changed. But the technique is really interesting. I mean, you just, essentially, you put this burning sun into your chest, and then you let the other body step out in front of your body, and then your body just follows it. It's really quite miraculous. But it actually works, which is something I thought was so amazing. And he's also a teacher for sports, or a coach, I should say. So, and he played sports for a while, I guess. So he's very well informed with sports psychology, and he also uses this for actors. Obviously, it's the Chekhov technique. But it was just interesting that your body, you can make your body do things that you don't want to do. I don't even know how to put it into words, but I love it. And there's times that I can remember in my past thinking, especially for the moment before, which is something he was saying, it's called a psychological gesture, and it really just gets your mind, it has to be something that you use your whole body with, like your legs, and your pelvis area, and that's because that's very primal still, our spinal cord and everything. Your whole body has to be involved, and you just do this one gesture and you think one thing, whatever it is that really is going to get you into the scene, and it's your moment before, and what are you doing, and do that, and then walk on stage, and you're going to be much more grounded in your action, right? And I can think back to one specific point in time where I remember the scene, it went great. I was, crying when I was supposed to. I was feeling confused. Everything was on fire. But I remember wondering in my moment before, I'm nervous, but I'm walking through a garden and I shouldn't really be nervous. And I just had a lot of jumbled thoughts. And I feel like this is really going to be that thing that can help you propel your scene forward. On top of that, I mean, there's also the internalization of it. So, if you're, like he was saying, on camera, and somebody says, you've got 5 minutes, but they're, fixing your hair, but you want to prepare, I mean, you can do it internally. Right now, I can open up with joy. And now I'm happy. Anyway, so that's the Chekhov technique, and I love it. And it's just adding to the layers, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.